Hey everyone, it's Waffle Brew, and today I've got a special tutorial to do. Now this was requested by Always Rush, who will now be flashing on the screen. And special thanks to them for suggesting this video. So what I'll be showing you today is how to make nice looking custom YouTube thumbnails. Now how you can do this is with this free program called Paint.net. It's easy to get. Just search up getpaint.net and it'll take you right to the website. Free download, no viruses or anything. It's very easy and simple to use. So all you want to do is make a new thing, and you want to put it as 2,560 pixels by 1,440. Okay, that'll give you this size. Now what you want to do is get a background of some sort here. Now what I did is I used the gradient tool and got this. So what I'll be doing is I will be making the thumbnail for this video. What you want to do, once you have a background, it can be an image on the internet you resized or just anything. You save this as a .png. I'm going to save this as tutorial background. Okay? Then you save it. And it'll give you the file size. Make sure that that is not over 4 megabytes. I believe it's 4 megabytes for a thumbnail, or is it 2 megabytes? I have no idea. Just maybe this will help. So what you want to do is go to this online tool now called Panzoid. So now all you have to do is search up Panzoid on the internet, Panzoid, and it'll come up right away. Now here is the only thing. I bookmarked the backgrounder page. What you just need to do is click backgrounder 3 and it'll bring you to here. So what you're going to do here is go, if you want to use a template for your background, sure. But other than that, if you already have it, you want to go basics and select whether you're going to do your YouTube channel art, a avatar, so your like logo or your profile picture, a YouTube thumbnail, which is what we'll be doing, or you can also do video frames, Twitter backdrop, and a Facebook cover photo. So yeah, we'll be doing the thumbnail. So you can choose a background color if you have like transparency, but layer 1, you want to hit upload image if you have selected your background image. Now if you want to do a tiled background, I'm going to do a little part at the end, show you how to do the tile background. But how that would work is you would select from the place I gave you the thing and have it on tile, and I'll tile that for you. But otherwise, you're going to want this on fill. Then select an image, and that image is the one that you're going to use. So I am going to go to pictures and find my tutorial one at Always Rush. If you're watching this, you can see I have your logo, how I flashed it on the screen. You know, don't copyright sue me. So tutorial, I missed it, didn't I? Where are the T's? Do I even alphabet, bro? S, T, I have no clue. TH, I am very bad at this. Oh, here, tutorial background. I really gotta clear out my photo. So it's gonna fill up this whole thing. Then I'm going to go to layer 2, and if I want, I can put up a texture pattern, or I can put up like just texture it somehow. But that's not what I'm going to do right now. But if you want to, it's easy. You can just upload image, and if you know how to get texture patterns that have the transparency, like I have one called Diagmins, however it's pronounced. Well, I do have one of those, and so if I already go to downloads, and I have this flipped on tile, so if I already go to downloads, find Diagmins, which is right here, open it on tile, you see that's pretty cool. Actually, you know what, I think that looks pretty nice. We'll leave it like that. Next, you can select the opacity, so I'm going to leave it so it's a little bit holographic looking, just make it look a bit nice. Now, the overlays, we don't need to worry about. Text and images is what we are. So, what I'm going to do is put text, and I'm going to just click on Sprite 1 as the text, and just write YouTube graphics tutorial. That might be a little bit long, but let's see. So I'm going to click off. That's not too bad. Let's find a nice font that looks good for this. Boris Black's a little bit too wide. I like to use Freshman a lot, but the G's look a little bit weird. That one looks a little bit funky. So this one looks a little bit more friendly and soft. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now down here, if you want to rotate it like that, you can do that. But all we really need to worry about right now is the font size. So I'm going to set this and just see what it works for this thumbnail size. So 200, that doesn't work. 100. That's a little bit small. 150. 150 works really well. So I'm going to put this right smack dab in the middle. If you want to and you're a nerd at this sort of thing, use the position. Slowly etch it up or down to get it in the exact position you want it to be. I'm not really going to show you how to do with that. So if you want to figure that out, you can do that. So the font size, we have that. But next, a text border. So I can do this and make it thicker. I love doing borders on all this. And then you can do a shadow, in which I recommend doing a blur of 50. See, this really makes it just, gives it that extra touch to pop out. The last thing, you're probably thinking, color, color, color. Well, all you have to do is here you can select your color. So if I wanted like a light blue, hit OK, it'll give me a light blue. You also can gradient this. So here I can be like, hey, let's make it somewhat green also. And then that'll happen. But if you don't want it, just drag them back, select this, make it white, hit OK, and boom, we're back to this. So now images. Now that you have your text, you're going to want a few images. So you're going to have to select a file from your computer, which in my case, I'm going to put a couple of my existing thumbnails, such as my recent Deep.io one. So I am going to shorten this up a little bit. So if I lower the scale to 0.25 by 0.25, that will shorten it to this size. Say I want it a little bigger, how about 0.35? 45. Let's see what it looks like on 0.4545. That looks very nice. So I am going to put one of these right here. Actually, I'm going to shorten this down to 0.40, 0.4, so that way you can see the background a little bit better. That might be something you want to do so you can see background. So here I have Deep.io. I'm going to put B. I'm going to be putting 4 of these around here, and then I'll show you how to relayer them so you can have certain ones on top of others, certain images. Now, something here is that you can do an image border, which I'm going to do, so that's sort of like the text border, except there's only one little glitch with it. So you have, like, if I were to do my dart monkey for my Bloons Tower Defense, that isn't going to work because it's transparent on the outside and it'll have this weird floating box. So don't try to do it if it's got transparency in it. It's a little weird. Hopefully Panzoid will fix that soon. But other than that, you can add a few more images like I am going to here. And I will give them borders, all of them. And I will come back in a little bit after doing one more of these. Once I have found my other 3 I'm going to use, and I've put them in, and I have them in a nice place, I will be back. Oh, I did say, though, that I would do this one with you guys, so I will do this with you guys, don't worry. So again, resize the scale to the one that I like, 0.4 by 0.4. Let's put this near the corner. Actually, I'm going to move this one a little bit towards the middle, a little bit more. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to take this one up the image border to the thickness 10. And oh, I totally forgot about the shadow. You can shadow the images also. I'm going to throw those at 50. And then we can go to our sprite number 2, which is the Deep.io. Image border to blur to 50. And all that's doing is how far out the blur goes. You cannot rename the sprites right now from what I know, which is a little bit difficult. It's a little bit hard, so you don't know which it is once you're relayering them, but I'll show you how to do that in a moment. as for now, I will be getting the rest of these finished. I'll see you guys a little bit. Okay, I am back. As you can see, I put in all 4 of what I was going to do. I did put in my channel art, actually, because I didn't want a ton of Bloons TD Battles ones. So yeah, I put in my channel art, because this is a AnyGraphics tutorial, not just the thumbnails tutorial, even though graphics are I'm not going to get in detail with that. But I have 4 thumbnails here, and I have my main thing, okay? So I am pretty much done. So I'm going to hit download my background. It's going to render it and finish. So I'm going to download. And it's going to say, thank you for using Panzoid. Your download started. And it's going to show 3 ads here. Now that's fine, because if they didn't have ads and make some money off of this, we would have to pay for this. But this is all free. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's all free. This is, the ads pay for everything, so I'm totally fine with that. And it's going to start to download it. It might take a little bit because of the ads, but it will download this. And it'll say like Backgrounder is the default name of all these. You can always change that after it's done downloading, but here, Backgrounder 8.png. That is my image file for this thumbnail. Now, I did say that I would show you how to get the tiled backgrounds if you wanted one. So what I'm going to do for that is show you what it's called. It's called Pattern Cooler. Just search up that, but it's called patterncooler.com. It's seamless pattern backgrounds. If you know how to do those, great. If you don't, well, here you go. So they basically are just tessellations. They'll connect with each other all around. But instead of piecing them together yourself for the background like I used to do before I found out about Panzoid, you can just throw them in Panzoid and they'll all tile. Now I'll show a random pattern here. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you don't. But anyway, they'll have these long lists of patterns here. And what you can do is you can choose one that you might like, hit edit, and you can change all the colors to whatever you want. Say I want that like dark black, maybe a little bit of lime green in here, forest green, lighter forest green, a hot pink, night blue, wonderful. Then you can edit texture, so I can like make this look like a tree. Wonderful. A rainbow disco tree. There we go. Wonderful. Now I can download this, and this will be seamless pattern tiles for website backgrounds. It says check seamlessness. I'll show you that it connects with other ones perfectly, and it does. So say I were to download JPEG, and I were to open up another Panzoid backgrounder. Once this loads, I will put this on tile for the background, and we will see how it looks. So it is just done downloading. So you're going to go layer 1, or actually template, basics. We're going to go to thumbnail again. We're going to select on tile the rainbow thing, and boom, just like that, you've got yourself a background. Now, anyways, guys, I'm going to end this tutorial here. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like or tell me in the comments what tutorials you want me to do next. And if you want paint.net, let me quickly go to the website, and that's going to do it for you guys. So just type getpaint.net. It'll take you to their website. It'll say the paint.net website. The only reason you can't do paint.net is because that's already taken. You can download it from here, and everything's all wonderful. It's free, no viruses. But yeah, anyways, guys, as I already said, that's going to end it for today. We will see you guys next time.